Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back. Today we have something a little different for you. I'm actually going to do two live war attacks for you guys on my Town Hall 13 because we were in a war, and I have two attacks to do. So I figure, why not showcase some raw live gameplay? Usually I'm in a farming mode or a pushing mode, which is just different than the war setting. So two live war attacks instead of two war replays today. Here is the base I plan to attack first. Number 12, Burrito Killer in top COC. Everything on the war, on their side of the war, has been two-starred. We've been tripled 4 times. We've only tripled them once. We have a 2-star lead currently and an 8 attack lead as well, which is not a good thing. We've attacked 8 more times, is what I'm trying to say. So they have a bit of an edge against us right now. They have 2 3 stars on 2 different bases on our side. I'm not going to show any defensive replays to not burn our bases, but Who's Your Daddy and Xerox have not been attacked at all yet, and they're only 2 stars behind. So they essentially have a 2-star lead right now, and it could be a lot worse because, like I said, I got tripled. Hoosier got tripled down here, Nuclear, and Redemption all being tripled on our side. We've only doubled every one of theirs, and we got 1 triple so far, Catfish. So we're going to try to bring this home. Everything being double means I can try for the 3-star, be a little more risky with it in a regular war like this. Let me show you my plan. So I've got Electron Lalo cooked up, and originally I wanted to Electron in here maybe and bring 2 clones, but I'm really afraid that this sweeper coupled with the Scattershot and Clan Castle here is going to ruin that for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to Sui Hero for all of this. I'm going to send in my King, Queen, my Royal Champion, and Ice Golem first to tank, try to wall break into this compartment, and let my Queen and Royal Champion step up and try to get these 3 out, and maybe the Royal Champion ability to hit the sweeper along with take out the Clan Castle as it comes out. So let's actually watch this replay and just see what's in the Clan Castle. I'm sure he eventually draws that out. Okay, yeah, so he did attack from this side as I figured. I knew it was going to be a Yeti Smash from ACG. And he got a nice Warden Walk funnel going, so he puts his king down on the bottom side with a barracks to get the funnel going down that way. Quad Quake right over the Town Hall to get into that core, and sends everything in. So let's slow this down to about a half. And so it's a Witch, 2 Ice Golems, and 3 Archers. That's actually not too bad to deal with my Lalo, because the Ice Golems aren't going to be too much of a problem. They are going to stall my heroes, but, I could probably Electron in for that portion, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to stick with the plan I have, because if I overthink this too many times, I find far too often you mess things up by rethinking yourself over and over. So I'm going to go with the original plan I have, which is the Sui Hero this portion, and I'm actually going to Electron in for I'm going to try to get the single and the queen down. If the Royal Champion doesn't fall from either of these, I might be in a bit of trouble, and I don't really have a plan for the RC because of how deep into the base she is. But we're gonna just wing it and see what happens right now. Let's just go in. I have everything in my army correct, I believe. Let's hope so, because I'm going in. So here we go. What we're gonna do? We're gonna Coco Loon here, and I'm glad I did, and then drop that baby dragon right there. We're gonna go ahead and start our Ice Golem in, and then get a wizard down to start this funnel. We'll get 2 wizards down. I'm gonna drop our king right here, and let's see if we can get a test wall breaker coming on in. Okay, let's actually send in the rest of these while stuff is frozen. We'll send in as well. And there we go. We do get the break. Can we get a double layer break? No, we cannot. Okay. So we're going to wait on our Royal Champion just a little while longer, because I want her to go here. We're going to drop her right here, drop her on the cannon. I'm hoping she goes to the mortar and then to the air defense. There we go. Let's pop the King's ability. That Clan Castle is coming out. Let's drop the poison. I'm really hoping... I really need my Queen to step up here. Pop the Royal Champion's ability. Okay, finally goes off. The Eagle does go down. Let's pop the Queen's ability. I probably should have popped it a little bit earlier. Man, I tried to freeze that scatter shot, so that did not work out in my favor. But that's okay. Let's start the Electron now. And we're going to try to... I might have cheated that a little too far down. We're going to see. Drop it right here. We'll drop this here and get a nice clone going. The Queen should go down to this shot. It does. Hopefully get this air defense taken care of. Yes, okay, so we didn't get everything we wanted, but we do have a decent decent path here. I'm gonna try to take this stuff out first. And then, let's see, how we're going to do this. I guess we have to start some cleanup right over here, and then just go at the town hall. Oh man, this is going to get bad, I feel. Let's freeze this for now, to freeze this sweeper. Let's pop the Grand Warden's ability. Get this stuff hasted through. Really need this to go down now so they can get out of range of that. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to get another haste going over here. We're going to freeze the scatter shot right here. And come on, we really need this other scatter shot to go down, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Let's make sure we're getting as much percentage as we can. Maybe we can at least get an improvement on percentage here. So this is not going to turn out to be a triple, unfortunately. I think I messed up my electron just a little bit. I had to waste a little few balloons to get this down over here. Oh, man. I don't think we can snipe anything else, to be honest. Yeah, the Expo is going to beat those out. So we're just going to see whatever percent we get out of this, and we'll go from there. I think we improved it, maybe by just a few percentage, but not a whole lot. I probably should have gotten a few more percentage out of that if I would have started my cleanup a little bit earlier. I should have started my real cleanup all over on this right side really early, and if I had done it earlier, the town hall would have popped earlier, and I probably wouldn't have lost as many balloons there or had to waste as many spells there, and I could have got it done. I think I swapped a free spell into a haste because I thought I needed it. I really should have kept it as a free spell. I may have had a better shot if I did. So I did take the percentage advantage there, so it was still an improvement. So let's see. That was 12, and the other one I wanted to hit, I think I already have my army trained up for this as well. It's another Lalo. This one's a little bit of a weaker base, a newer Town Hall 13, a little bit of rush defenses here and there. I'm seeing Town Hall 12 Wizard Towers aside from this one. Town Hall 11 Archer Towers and Cannons. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but we're going to give it a shot, I think. How are we going to do this? That's the big question. So both of the sweepers are pointing north. They're pointing at the town hall. So I'm really thinking what I should do is Sui this. I want the town hall to go down along with the royal champion and the queen. If I can get that stuff down, or the clan castle, the queen and the royal champion, I'm sorry, and then maybe try to bomb out the town hall with either a Yeti bomb or maybe a hound and some sneaky goblins, and then the hound can meet up with the Lalo later on. And then if I can do that, then I should have free reign to Lalo from this L shape, maybe starting from this side and then wrapping here, or maybe starting from this side of the Inferno and then wrapping all down this way. The problem is the centralized eagle is going to mess up my pathing, I think, a little bit with the two scatter shots here as well. So I'm kind of in fear that that's not going to work as I intend it to, because all of this splash damage I'm going to have to contend with all at the same time, and then still having the scatter shots here in the core. I don't know, maybe I should change my plan a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't go at this with a Lalo. Maybe I should hybrid this. They'd have a better shot, I think, just being healed up through all of this, the multi-target Infernos and Wizard Towers, the splash damage, I think. And I should be able to take the Town Hall with a blimp, I think. You know what? Let me change my plan a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys with a better plan. All right, guys, I'm back with a new plan. Okay, here is the base. Okay, let me back out of here so I can show you my army. And here we go. So I'm running a hybrid into this base. I do have an ice golem to tank because, let me show you here. So I do have an ice golem in the composition because right here is going to be a very hard thing to deal with: the clan castle, the royal champion, and the archer queen. So my plan is to queen charge this side. I want to get my queen in here. I don't think she'll get the inferno because I'm not sure that I'd be able to wall break this. I do have 4 freeze in the comp as well, so I can freeze it and maybe get a wall break in, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to funnel all of this out for her to go to the wall break. So I'm actually going to hold off on the wall break and see if she'll get in towards this scatter shot and maybe just let her walk around. But as I figure out where she's going to go, I'm going to drop a barracks up here at this Dark Elixir storage along with the king, the ice golem, and a poison for the clan castle. It has a double ice golem, witch, and 3 archers in there. So as long as I can get the witch down and the archers down, the ice golem shouldn't be too much a problem for the hybrid. Yes, it'll hold them up. Yes, it could stall them enough to get them killed. But if I can avoid them and get them pushing into the town hall early enough while this stuff is still distracted by the king and the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards and everything else, I should do fine to get into the town hall compartment. Now, after that, the question is, are they going to reach out here, or are they going to move in from the scatter shots to the eagle? That'd be the most advantageous. I don't think my king and P.E.K.K.A. are going to run far down here. They'll probably likely die off. So all this stuff is going to be in play, I think. But in the barracks, I'm going to have hogs come out for the end, and I'm hoping all this stuff is clear. That way, the hogs run along this and then come in here to clear this as the rest of my hybrid runs through the town hall into the scatters and then into the eagle artillery. So that's going to be the plan. Let's go ahead and just go in. We don't have time to rethink this strategy 9 times because, like I said, I think it's a little bit too detrimental, and you just start replanning and replanning, and then at the end of the day, you fail miserably because you planned for so many different things. Let's go right in and make sure I have everything, though. I believe I do, so let's do it. And we're going to Coco Loon right over here. We're going to Coco Loon right over here, and then drop this baby dragon. We're going to hold on to the other balloon just in case. Let's swap this to a barracks early, and then there we go. We're going to go ahead and get our queen going. Moving on in. Okay, I was hoping the baby dragon, maybe I should have started my queen a little earlier, but it's going to help my queen out. It's tanking the archer tower for my queen, even though she doesn't need it. Let's see, where's she going to go? Yeah, as I predicted, she's going to run along this, and I'm really hoping the healers don't get too close to this multi-target inferno. But let's go ahead and drop this ice golem up here. Let's drop the king, let's drop the barracks all at the same time and get this stuff working through. And we're going to go ahead and poison while this stuff is frozen. Queen's still working through. I'm hoping she goes down after this. She should take the cannon. Question is, does she go to the air defense or the mortar? Okay, so she goes to the mortar and then likely up, yeah, further, okay. And then comes back down to the air defense. Really need to take that out really quick. She does lose 1 healer. Let's freeze this scatter shot, actually. Get this rage going. And we really need to freeze this as well. Let's see if I can get a break here for her to take. Freeze this one more time. I do get a break. Scattershot does go down. The hogs actually already came out of the house. So let's get our hybrid actually moving here. Seeing if I can support them just a little bit. We're actually going to heal over these hogs. I probably shouldn't, but we are. Let's pop our Grab Warden's ability through that town hall. Wow, 4 hogs just got sprung. Queen is still up. She did take the break like I wanted her to, so that is great. I'm going to hold on to this freeze for now. Let's drop the heal right here as our hybrid moves through. We're going to rage through this portion right here. And I may need to freeze over. Let's freeze over this inferno and then start some cleanup with our king back over there. Start some of this stuff going. Let's send in a balloon in right here. Wow, it's looking pretty crushed right now, to be honest. I still have the ability for my queen and my royal champion, and this base is gone, just done. Let's go ahead and just pop both abilities. I'm not going to swag them this time as I normally would. I want to make sure everything goes down properly. Wow, that was an amazing raid. I thought that was going to fail miserably. I'm going to be honest. The plan in my head looked good, and then I just kept thinking everything's going to be trapped up there on the north side. We're going to run into Teslas and bombs and everything. But it really did work out. The Ice Golem went in, froze everything. Then I dropped my poison. They stayed in it. The King and P.E.K.K.A. and Wizards just took all of that stuff down. I didn't even notice that the Hogs came out of the barracks as fast as they did, but it still worked out. They didn't die off. I healed them up and let them take out that side, which pushed my hybrid just where I wanted them to go. So let's actually watch this replay so I can make sure everything happened just as I thought it would. So I started my queen over here, and I was really hoping she would take this break that I made eventually in this wall, and she did. I had to invest an extra freeze into that multi to make sure, 1, my healers didn't die, and 2, my wall breakers didn't die either. And she actually did push into here and take this out, which I think was big for the hybrid portion, because on the back end, you don't want to run into all this splash after you used all your heals up. So queen gets to working in, moving up north just how I wanted her to. I was really hoping she would do exactly as she did, move up a little bit and then move back down into this crevice and take out this scatter. first. Although I did have extra freezes to try to freeze both scatters at the same time, I ended up not needing to because the Warden ability for the Town Hall actually pushed in all the way through the scatter shot and toward the Eagle. So there we go. Ice Golem freezes everything. I dropped the poison for the Witch, the Ice Golems, the Archers. P.E.K.K.A comes out of that barracks, moving in. King is going to start beating up these Ice Golems. There we go. Ice Golems go down. Witches are already down. Archers are already down. P.E.K.K.A is tanking. The Wizards are doing some damage. These low-level cannons I knew weren't going to be too much a problem. That's really why I originally wanted to start my Queen charge up here, because they wouldn't do too much damage to her. But I'm actually surprised the King made it as far as he did with as little health as he has right now, but I guess everything was distracting for him. And then here we go. Hogs are coming out with all the barbarians distracting from the King ability. King's going to wrap around with them. And that's when I started my hybrid right here, going into the Town Hall compartment. Dropped the Grand Warden with the Royal Champion. My Queen did take the break, take out that Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower. Pop the Grand Warden ability to get through the Town Hall and a set of Eagle shots, pushing into the scatter as well. That was a major value on that Grand Warden ability. Pushing into the core, these hogs right here are the clutch masters right there. They stayed alive out of the barracks and came in to sweep the Wizard Tower over here and get some damage off on that Inferno, and it seems they actually take it out awesome. And then after that, I had spells and abilities left over. This base was absolutely crushed. So that's why I went with hybrid, because originally I was going to try to Sui Lalo this base, and not Electron, but Sui Lalo. I was going to try to get the heroes at the top taken care of. We're going to get this taken care of with the Royal Champion and an Ice Golem, and then try to Lalo from this top side here into the Eagle, and then blimp for the Town Hall. That was going to be my original plan, but I think this was a little bit safer, and I'm glad I went with this one because we did triple the base. That is awesome. I'm hoping that pushes us a little bit ahead in the war, or gives us a little bit of leeway. We do have 2 stars up still, but they've also got 9 attacks left to do to even catch up to where we are. We have, let's see, just 2 triples on the board. They, I believe, have 4 triples on the board, so we're going to need to really push hard for 2 more triples, though we do have 5 attacks left. Let's see who they're from, just so I know. Gogito has 1, Ethan has 2, Phoenix has 1, and Catfish has 1. Catfish being new to the clan, he's a trialist here, so I'm hoping he actually pulled the other triple in the war, so I'm hoping he can do it again and maybe give us a little bit of leg up, because we need a little bit of help right now. And Phoenix and Ethan, I have a little bit of faith in. And Cogito, really, I think he's going to pull out a triple. Now that everything's scouted, he can make a proper plan, so I've got some faith in him. I'm hoping we can pull out this win against top COC. But that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoy this war content, live war attacks just like this. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.